Things are looking hideous for Bryce James. Now, Bryce James, of course, the youngest son of LeBron, had his debut for his brand new school. He pulled up back to Sierra Canyon after going through a couple different high schools, and this was his debut. Now, I didn't really look too much into the game, but I saw a ton of highlights about the team really destroying the other team, beating them by 60. They all have Bryce's name in the title. I'm assuming Bryce did very good in this game, so I waited a couple days to look at it. Then all of a sudden, I'm pulling up to the comment section, I'm watching the highlights, and they're saying Bryce James only dropped 6 points. And the issue wasn't only that he scored 6 points, it was this shot right here. Now he's shooting the basketball off the backboard, and I get it, man. Everyone's rusty at times. Sometimes you got to warm up, get into your rhythm. But the fact that these channels are all putting Bryce's name on top of every single video, and yet he's only scoring 6 points and really is not the leader on this team is insane. Now, man, get it how you got to, but I understand it. And even if we take a look at some of these comments, imagine dropping 30 and waking up the next day just to see Bryce and Sierra Canyon everywhere when Bryce scored 4 points. Might have even been lower than I thought. Can't believe they said he was going to be better than Bronny. Give me 7th grade AU Bronny over current Bryce. Now, those captions are insane, but I gotta be honest, they are telling the truth. Now, his team ended up winning this game 84-24. Justin Pippen, so this is Scottie Pippen's youngest son, went for 19, and Bryce Cofield, another hooper on the team, went for 18. But it's crazy, man. I'm going to be honest, I thought Bryce would be doing a little bit better than 4 or even 6 points. But I get it. We got to remember, it's only one game. But a lot of people are quick to say, one, Bryce is overrated. He's really not like that. They'd take Bronny over Bryce. And people are going to say things from game to game. But, man, just seeing how he was playing on there and the fact that he barely even got any minutes compared to a lot of the other starters. Now, yes, he was on the court, but Bryce is not starting. He's not getting a lot of minutes. He's not scoring much. I mean, they were calling him the chosen one at one point, and it's like things have completely shifted to bro basically being somewhat overrated. Now, it's only one game, and we saw how Bronny was. He definitely took a lot of time to develop. But I got to be honest, low-key, I think Bronny might have been starting some games when he was a junior at least. So hopefully Bryce can kind of get into the rhythm again. This kind of is a new team. He's back at his original school and is going to have to gel with this squad overall. But this is kind of scary. Now, it's also getting hideous for the McClung haters. Because McClung, I'll be honest, I even made some videos about it. McClung just won another NBA award. Now, he's actually November's Player of the Month honors when he was out here averaging 25 points per game, around 6 assists, 4 rebounds per game. And everyone's basically saying, sign this man, give him an official NBA contract. With those numbers, I get it, man. McClung is playing well. I did call him overrated. And honestly, I mean, he's definitely playing as one of the better players in the G League. But I got some concerns. Now, number one, I mean, McClung, you see how many guys are playing in the G League nowadays that NBA teams had drafted. I mean, if dudes are getting drafted first, second pick super early in the NBA draft and everyone's getting sent into the G League, I think this is going to make it even harder for McClung. I mean, they said just in the 2023 draft, there's been over 14 players that have played in the G League, which is kind of wild and is going to make it even harder. But honestly, I think McClung is doing good for his position. I mean, he's playing, he's putting up points, he's getting his teammates involved, he's showing NBA teams that he can be valuable to their squad. But I definitely think it's going to be tough. Ton of competition there, and everyone is gunning for an NBA spot in the G League. But McClung has been playing pretty well, I can't lie. But I do gotta call out this idea, man. Every time I post a video on Mac, people say that he's not in the NBA because he's white. At the end of the day, you gotta remember, any of these NBA coaches, if they know a player can help them win games and help them obviously get paid more money, they are going to play that guy. Now, there's obviously some exceptions to this rule, but for the most part, if an NBA coach sees a G League hooper that can help him do this, he will sign him. So I think McClung just has to be in the right place at the right time. But man, we got to stop that narrative. Now, what's even crazier is many of you remember middle school legend Kyrie Walker. Not too long ago, we did actually put out a video stating that Kyrie was drafted into the G League draft where he ended up getting signed to the G League Vipers team. Now, what's interesting about this, and I gotta be honest, I'm not even 100% sure on this one, but when we take a look at the roster here, Kyrie Walker's name is nowhere to be found. Now, man, this gives me so many questions because number one, I mean, Kyrie Walker, right, 6'6", pretty athletic, is strong attacking the basket, has an NBA build already. You know, he can jump pretty well. His jump shot definitely could use some work, but overall, pretty much is an NBA type of build and an NBA player. Now, I mean, Kyrie Walker has definitely gone through a ton of obstacles over the years, but this, just to see another one where allegedly some people are claiming that he was released from this G League squad, is insane. Now, is this 100% accurate? I'm not sure. There was even photos taken of him in the jersey, which definitely makes me beg the question, why is he not officially on the roster? Maybe they're trying to work something out, but hopefully Kyrie Walker is on a team and this G League can give him another opportunity and a chance to make it to the NBA. But if he did get released from that squad, that's tough.